again in the van. And I have the roof up today. Woo! My bendy ass arms. Trying to figure out where the best for today. Maybe in the corner. It can be in the corner. Okay, so welcome back to my caravan that I'm turning into a mermaid grotto. It's a big shell at the moment. If you watched any of the live stream from the other day, you know, I had the roof down because it was super windy. Today is lovely, but you can see why I had the roof down. There's holes in the canvas. It's a mess, but it's up today, so that's exciting. And I'm just going to be chipping away at a couple of little tasks, I think, because I can't really do anything big without my dad, and he's busy this week. But hopefully we're thinking Thursday, I think we'll be able to do some work together, so that will be good. But yeah, I'm just going to be moving some stuff out of the way, chipping away at some of the veneer on these cupboards because it's ugly, and I also want to remove some of this plywood because it's crap and it needs to leave. So I'm going to just start moving stuff. I apologise if I'm kind of in and out of frame. I'll try and move the camera around when I can. But getting rid of this is where the wall was. We were supporting the wall for a while it was super windy, but hopefully on Thursday we will be building the bookcase shelf thing, which will add heaps of stability to that far wall, so that would be good. That can come out as well. Oh, scratch my roof. That's helpful. One little piece. Okay, cool. That gives me a bit more space to work with, at least. Sorry, it's wobbly. The stability's not great in the floor, and also my tripod's a cheap one from Kmart, so that's what I get for not spending money. So I want to take out this plywood. You can probably see it's like popping out. It is glued. Maybe I'll just go. It all probably needs to come out, honestly. It's fine. We'll just get started. I have a rubbish bag. It's not quite full, so that should be okay. We got some people. Welcome. Don't comment weird things. Do not appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, it's very wobbly. I'll try and try my best not to move around too much once I get started. So I can bring you down a little. You say, who am I voting for? I'm Australian, so you know, I want to just boop. I'm Australian, so I'm not voting in the US election. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. If I were, I'd probably vote for Kamala. Go women, you know, but not my horse race, as they say, or whatever it is. But yeah, I hope that whatever the outcome is in America, that everyone is civil, everyone is safe, and everything will be okay. Yeah, cool. Don't say weird things in the chat, please. Where should I? I think I'm gonna have to cut this, like, it's like glued to the back of the shelf here. I don't think, is it glued? Oh, maybe it's not glued. Okay, I may just be able to pop it off. We'll see what happens. This needs to stop. Go in there. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat. Okay, let's just keep politics out of the chat, actually. I'm just going to remove any political comments. I probably shouldn't have said anything. Boop. So, no politics, thanks. Means it's summertime for you. It is summer. Well, it's spring. It's summer, December, so soon. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks. That's exciting. I love having a spring birthday. Means it's warm and I can go swimming. And if you follow my channel, you know that swimming's like my whole thing. So I'm super keen. Going swimming tomorrow because it's going to be 29 degrees. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, so do your own Googling, I guess. But yeah, it's a lovely day to be working in the van. Get this started, this will be easier. So we need more garbage bags, but come on, break through, please. All of this is coming out, so. Is this a camper? Yes. Camper van, caravan, I can never tell the difference, but yes, it is a mobile home, as you might say. I am renovating it into a Mermaid, Grotto, which, aka a filming studio for my YouTube channel that you're currently watching this on, so subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see when this becomes not a giant piece of shit. I bought this real cheap off a guy a few months ago, 6 months maybe. It needs a lot more work than we originally anticipated, but it's kind of fun. Ew. Oh, okay, that's just a staple. I thought it was a spider. And now we're starting to cook. But yeah, so I wanted some space for myself, because I live with my parents. So I bought this, and it's gonna be a filming studio, but it's also gonna be like a little hangout spot for me. I have like a TV and a nice couch that I can take naps on, and my gaming system set up so I can come out, play games, you know, that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, so the original goal was to have it kind of functional by the summer, but that gives me like a month, so that may not be the case. Potentially, still, I may start using it for YouTube videos like before it looks nice. Once I can get the couch in here, that'll probably be like good enough to start using it as a studio, but it's fine. It'll be like a continuous kind of project to work on, so it's kind of fun. Why won't you... there's scissors. Scissors. This will work better. Why won't you come apart? You are stapled, that's why. It needs to come off. Maybe I'll just try and brute force my way through it, I don't know. Okay, I can probably use scissors for that little thin bit. See what we got going on under here. I have no idea why this bulged out, so this will be a good educational thing to be doing as well. So you guys can see okay. Okay, this has been glued on. Why? I mean, I get why, but like, it makes it harder. Ugh. Great, I didn't want that to come out. It's fine. Why have you bowed? I don't understand. Let's just put that back in there for now. Oh! Never mind, I understand now. You probably can't see, but this whole piece of frame is... okay, so one of the stupid things about this van is that like 80% of it was put together with freaking staples. And I'm pretty sure that was when the whole thing was actually built, like in the 80s. Like that's how it was manufactured. And most of the staples have rusted, pulled apart, disintegrated. This whole piece of the frame was held on with a single staple by the looks of it. And was that? Okay, so someone's tried to fix it with these screws. Do they go all the way through? No, okay. That's lucky at least. Hopefully I can take these screws out because they're doing nothing. Can I just... Maybe I'll cut that off at the bottom. Pop off if I'm lucky. I'm not lucky. Where's my knife gone? There. So I do have music playing. I don't know if you can even hear that, but... why wouldn't you just go over the top of that? Because it's actually quite damaged. So, I don't know if you can actually see. Yeah, you probably can't really see. Here's a spot you can probably maybe see. Here. bring you a little close up. It's like someone had punched it or something, so it was actually already damaged. And we're probably gonna have to alter, like, this framing piece obviously we need to be able to get in there to fix that. But yeah, it looked like someone had punched it. The plywood also like slots in around the window and stuff, so to add a new wall over the top, it wouldn't slot in. So by taking it out, we can use the existing slots and it'll be a lot smoother. So yeah, hope that kind of makes sense. Where are you? Ah, well that worked. Yay. Bye, peace. Really need to do a tip run. Oh yeah, this one's even worse. It's just like the whole... It does mean, however... I don't know. Because I'm hoping the least amount of plywood to rip out, the better, because it'll save me money. But I'm not sure... This whole wall is like bowed out. So I'm not sure if we can... If I can fix that, the wall will be flat, but I'm not sure if I can actually re-secure the plywood. It's obviously been like this for a long time. But what I will do today probably is cut down along the window in a straight line, just so this area is clear. And I want to try and get rid of some of that too, but that might not come out as easy. That's all rotten. Yeah. We might be able to like get some liquid nails in there or something, because I don't want to have to put anything through the front. But yeah, I'll be repainting all of the plywood as well, so anything that stays I will sand back and paint over, and hopefully it'll all kind of match eventually. But yeah, that explains why this why the wall was bowing, because it ain't stuck to anything. Oof. I'm so glad I got a good price for this, because otherwise I'd be real mad. I don't think the guy that I bought it from actually knew how much damage there was. He sort of said like, oh, you know, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but like, the electrics all work, there's no water damage. The electrics don't work, and there is water damage. But he'd just been using it as storage, so I think he probably just didn't know, actually. But yeah. Well, that's good to know. I'll see if I can get these couple of screws out. Have I got some screwdriver? Maybe you. Yeah, that should be good. Because I don't think these are actually doing anything. A lot of screws in this thing are not doing anything. They've just done some weird shit. If you go on my TikTok and watch my Caravan playlist, you'll see where we started. And one of the weirdest things was, yeah, like that's a new screw. That's definitely not from manufacturing. Was that someone had put a cardboard box over the vent, I'm guessing to try and stop water coming in. But they had bolted a cardboard box to the wall. Like a proper like nut and bolt, like hefty duty thing for a cardboard box against the wall. That didn't have any water damage. There's no water coming in from the vent, so I have no idea why they did that. It was super weird. Which left, you know, a giant bolt hole in the fucking everything. So, yeah, that's fun. We had to fill that, which is annoying. But the vent's all good now. There was some water damage around it, but there was no water actually coming in from the vent. Because I have like a massive pile of screws up here from everything that I've collected. So many. Am I pointing? There. So many screws. I can't see my camera very well. Sorry. Okay, those screws have come out. These, I don't know if these are doing anything. I'll just check. They're not coming through, which means like, they're not, I mean, I could just take them out and put them back in if I need to. I think they were to just try and hold the plywood down because obviously it was bowing out and they couldn't be bothered figuring out why. If I had a drill, this would be faster, but I don't. Well, Dad has a drill, I do not have a drill, so. I won't be touching his tools without him. Yeah, like that's still solid. I have no idea. I think that's probably just them trying to fix the plywood. Yeah. Stupid! So yeah, along with being manufactured to be made out of fucking staples, I think it's been through maybe 2 or 3 owners before me. Definitely at least 2. The guy I had it I bought it from was not the original owner. But whoever has owned it previously and tried to do repairs, worst repairman in the history of the world. Terrible, terrible repairs. There's just like goop everywhere. Like there's a few holes on the outside, just goop in them. Not even smoothed out, just like a goop of silicone just like pushed in there. And it's really hard to remove because it's really sticky and really like stuck in there. So yeah, there's another one of those screws. I want to get this whole panel out. Oh, done. Oh, my phone's giving me a notification. Bloop. Okay, that's good. So that one also has a staple. I'm going to take this screw out too. This whole door frame is a mess. I don't know if we'll ever replace it. I'm not going to be sleeping in here. There's not really going to be like valuables or anything, so I'm not super worried. I think someone had probably broken into it in the past because the lock is mangled. Either that or they forgot the key or something. So when I had bought it, it just had like a single latch, but it wasn't closing in the frame, so it was like wibbling about and rain was going in. So we added a second latch at the top to pull the frame in, which works fine. It locks up fine from the outside, but I currently don't have any way to lock it from the inside, which I would like, just a latch or something so that the door's not blowing around and I can be in here like with the door closed. But because we have to do all this stuff around the framing and stuff, just not a focus right now. I just work in here with the door open and that's fine. It does latch to the outside of the window, which is good, so it doesn't flap around. Is that going to stay in there? No. It could go in my reusable pile, perhaps. So this frame actually looks really good. That's really good. Because I was worried this corner section, I don't know if you can see, I'm probably a bit far, that corner up there is rotted, but I'm not sure how far along it goes. There's a good chance it goes pretty far along, but I'm going to try and get all of that out as well. So, where am I? Yeah, okay, you guys can still see. I want to get this panel out. This little top piece, if it'll come semi-easily. It's already kind of separated. Oh god, what is in there? I'm always kind of afraid there's going to be like... Okay, that's weird. I'm always afraid there's going to be like spiders living behind the walls, but so far, so good. But there's like just a whole piece of wood there. I don't know if that's original or... Because the rest of it just has the framing and then it's packed out with styrofoam. These don't need to be pushed in. But this is all wood up here, which is weird. Ow. Ow! These fucking... Ah! Staples everywhere, and they're so rusty and so spiky. There we go. That's the top bit. Try to not get tetanus or something. This is weird. I need to have a look, see if there's like a light or something here that is for. Okay, that's really weird. There is nothing now. I don't understand. Let me get this out and have a proper look. What is that block for? Ah! Nothing in here makes any sense. house. There we go. Like, what is that? It's been stapled in, so I'm assuming it's original, but it's not stapled in anymore. And it's literally just, let's see if I can bring you guys over. Meow. Like, what is this? The rest of it is all like styrofoam frame, that's it. Why is there a single block? It's literally just that big. Ah! I don't get it. I mean, I'll leave it for now. My dad can have a look, see if... Oh, something's been screwed into it. Okay, there's definitely... Definitely, okay, that's part of the door has been screwed into it. The door frame. I don't know if this was the original door. I reckon it probably was. It's been through a lot though. But that may or may not come out because I don't know if that's doing anybody any good. I'm gonna try and do this like top of the frame piece. Maybe I'll make you guys a bit taller. Sorry, it's so bouncy. My tripod is terrible. And it's broken and held together with zip ties and super glue. So, yeah, cool, you can see that. I'm gonna try and get all of this out. Some of this is still, not sure what the best way to, because I want to try and clear out this track. This is going to be tricky. Just try and pull that. Oh, styrofoam, gross. Also, how cute is this little shelf though? This is one of my favorite things. It needs to be tightened, but oh, okay, just do that. Oh, that's got a screw piece. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Since I'm here. Yeah, I love this little shelf. It's adorable. Okay. I was kind of hoping I'd just be able to like pull it out, but I think it's glued in. There's some of it. That goes all the way up there. I don't know how far we'll have to clear that out for the new plywood, but whatever. I'll do that later. Yeah, so this whole door frame is cooked. Just try and bring it out to the other side of the frame. So you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. That's how high it goes. Okay. Nope. Okay, well that makes my life easier. Is that gonna just come out the whole way? Nope. Alright. Thanks, door frame. You are doing nothing. Beep. This camp was definitely used to cook dough. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. It's had many lives, I believe. I'm pretty sure a dog lived in here at one point because it smelled like dog piss real bad. There definitely was a lot of cigarettes. Regular cigarettes, I think. Like they looked like normal cigarettes. But honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't smell anymore. That's my main achievement, honestly. It no longer smells like dog piss and cigarettes. But you know what? every crack van deserves a second life, I guess. I think someone probably used to live in this that was like very not well off, so they probably just had to do everything in here. Clean up after. But it's also just had a lot of weather damage. I think a lot of this like gross stuff is just water damage from the seals. There's also graffiti all over like one end as well. It says somebody sucks dick on the far end, which is fun, but that will be covered with new plywood. Gee, I'm making a mess. Use some. Where are my pliers gone? These are the other end. I'll be back. I'm hoping when the new floor goes in, it will wobble less, because it's so wobbly. And like, I kind of wanted to have my Switch set up in here and like play Just Dance and stuff and like Nintendo Sports, so I'm hoping we'll be able to stabilize it a bit more. This is not working as well as I wanted it to, but stops me from getting splinters at least. It's like just plopping out of this. Disgusting. This feels like it's been glued on or something. This is not as bad as I thought it would be. That's pretty rotten to like to there. I reckon that would be okay to leave to there. So we're gonna have to replace half of. That's gonna be interesting. We should be able to slot in from that side. I think I'm just thinking about rebuilding the frame. Sorry, missing some comments. Can we get a 360? Yeah, I can do a little tour. I'm just going to keep you on the tripod, but this is the end with the graffiti. So this is where the kitchen was. We ripped out the desk. I'm going to put a new desk in because I didn't want one with a big hole in it. It was also disgusting and like scratched up by a dog. So that will be my desk area, laptop, TV probably. This is the far wall in my backyard. That's the vent, so there's going to be a bookshelf between the window and the vent for some stability on that wall plus storage. And then that's the end that's real fucked right now. So we ripped out the whole back framing because it was all rotten. So that new wood is stuff that me and my dad have put in. We've got to still do that corner and another like cross beam. And then we'll do the electrics and then it'll have a new wall put over it. We've got these cute like shelves all across, which are nice. I'm going to decorate them all mermaidy. And they'll be good for storage and decoration and stuff. And yeah, then this is the wall we're working on. This is my giant pile of rubbish. There's a lot of it. And then there's the door. I can't be bothered taking it outside, but it is a 1984 Aerolite, I think. I forget what the brand is. It's the one that you say differently to how it sounds. I forget. I don't know. But yeah, I know the model is Aerolite. Getting that little piece out. But yeah, it's like white and green. I'd love to paint the outside one day, but that will be long down the track when everything else is not fucked. So we've done like a heap of work already, but it really does not look like it. We re-sealed all four corners because they all had water damage. So we've got one corner that might still need to be bricked out on the inside and maybe on the outside as well. But the other three we've all resealed, riveted, made sure that they're all good to go. So that's like, it's fully watertight now as long as the roof is down. The canvas is not waterproof. It's terrible. I'm gonna get it replaced eventually when I have money. but yeah, it is weatherproof now, which is a big plus to where it was originally. That's probably going to do that for now, because this whole piece is going to have to come out because it's rotten AF. It's very satisfying to just stick pointy things into rotten stuff. I wonder if we can get replacements for this sealer as well. I'll just poke you back in for now. Not doing anything anyway because the door doesn't close, so that's fine. Ew, cobwebs. I wonder if I can get rid of those. What have I got for cobwebs? A big stick. That's a stick of some sort. Ew, it already has cobwebs on it. Kill me. I did do a big bug spray in here the other day, so I'm hoping the spiders will leave. There's also ants for some reason. Airstream. Is that a brand? I don't think it's that. It's, I'll just check outside. It's a Viscount, that's what it is. It always sticks in my head because I think it should be Viscount and it's not. Yeah, so it's a Viscount Aerolite 1984, I'm pretty sure. It's not registered. It probably will never be registered because it's going to live in my parents' backyard until I want to sell it. Probably it's not going to travel, it's not going to be on the road. So, and it probably would not get past the pits currently, so that's fine. It's just a fun project. I'm loving it. And I've really spent like minimal money so far. I'm keeping tabs of everything I've spent so that at the end I can do like a breakdown of what it cost. The van was $2,000, which is like really cheap for all the vans around me. If you get them from, I'm from Tassie, so if you get them from the mainland, you can get them way cheaper. But in Tassie, there's not that many options. And if I had to drive one back from the mainland, it would just be too expensive. So for $2,000, it's about the cheapest I could find. And I've spent like less than like $200 so far. And we've got like a good chunk of the foundational stuff done, which is great. So, and I bought a few decorations already, and that goes into that as well. But yeah, so, alright, so I've done that. I want to get this whole chunk off, I think, from there down. So, we'll make you guys shorter again. Whee! Going down. Sorry, my nose is just like in the camera. That should be a little better. So, I want my knife again. And this is going to be interesting. I think that screw can come out. There's just so many screws doing nothing. I mean, we'll see. If it comes out and something moves, I'll put it back in. But like, it's doing nothing. There's another one at that end. I wonder if they put them in for curtains or something stupid. I'm just going to take this other one out real quick as well while I think of it. Fucking screws. Oh my gosh. Okay, now you have to see this now. I don't know if this will show up on camera very much. I'm trying to get rid of this screw. You're falling over. Ah, my tripod is terrible. There's a screw under there. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more screws just in the wall. Why? Oh, I hate it. I hate this. It's so stupid. Why would you do this? And these are all add-ons, I'm pretty sure. These are not original. I reckon they've done that. Oh, my camera's on. Oh, wobbly. I reckon they've done that because the plywood's bowed out and they're like, oh, we'll just screw it back in and it'll be fine. But actually it's because the frame's not attached anymore. 2K for any van now is good fine, and if you're not traveling it, it's easier than building a granny flat because you work. Oh, it's Peter. Hey Peter, thanks for joining again. Absolutely. I went through a lot of options in my brain for additional space. I didn't want like a bedroom or a toilet or anything. Like, I'm happy living in my parents' house. I just wanted like space that's mine where I can like play music and not be worried about kind of being in anyone else's way. So I looked at like granny flats, containers, that sort of thing, sheds, but a lot of them obviously you need like council permits. It's a lot more expensive to build. So yeah, $2,000 for a little van. That's a fun project too, and I'm working on it with my dad, so it's a nice kind of you know, relationship building project as well. We don't really spend a whole lot of time together, so that's been really nice, and he's teaching me how to use all the tools and stuff, so it's definitely been very beneficial I'm glad that's not rotted because it's. I'm just gonna ignore that. How is this gonna come out? I actually think I'm gonna cut it there. Do I have a ruler in here? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna wing it. If I go all the way up, it's gonna be like stuck behind this. I really want to get rid of all this actually, but I don't know how that comes out. It's around all of the windows. This is like Velcro, I think, for like Velcro curtains or something, which is ridiculous. But I don't want to have to peel the plywood around that, so I might just go like here. And then we can just add a seam and I'll deal with that. That's pretty straight actually. Nobody judge my freehanding abilities, please. That's another piece of that. We're going to try and reuse as much of the styrofoam as possible. I wish it wasn't styrofoam, but it's cheap at least. I just hate touching it. There we go. It's actually surprisingly clean in the walls. I really thought it would probably be grotty, but it's not too bad. Okay, and we need to go down here. Again, I'm winging this. Don't judge me. More of this will probably have to come out later. Ugh, ants, why? Do this in pieces. Where are you attached? You're not attached, so like, why won't you come out? Maybe I just need to pull harder. I do have gloves here. Do they have spiders in them? I really hope not. This will stop me from getting paper clips in my paper clips? Paper cuts. I should probably tell my mom I still have these gloves because I think she was looking for them. Oopsies. Okay. That's definitely working better. Okay, getting there. Straight right down the bottom. Okay, this way. Hey! Bye-bye. Into the pile. Tidy up. Yeah, this is. Once that goes back in, that'll be fine. That's not too shabby. Okay. Layers, maybe this wants to come out. That might be glued on, I think, around the. Yeah, okay, that's glued on. So there's plenty of space in there for plywood. I could just test actually, because I have a piece here for the other side. Yes! Oh, we got the right width. Perfect. So I'm actually not putting plywood. This is MDF, I think. Dad got it, I forget. Is it MDF? Yeah, MDF. So nice and easy to paint and cheaper than plywood. So yeah, that's perfect. I'm glad we got the right one. I don't know what colour I'm going to paint the walls. If anyone has ideas or suggestions, super happy to hear them. I'm thinking like, it's going to be mermaid themed obviously, so I'm thinking like blue or green or something. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting. The couch I have is grey, so that's nice and neutral. And then I don't have any other decorations yet. The bench, I think, I can't remember. My dad has a bench that I'm going to use. I think it's just like a fairly neutral, like wooden colour. I think it's similar to like, it's kind of like just browny wooden colour. So yeah, I don't know. Probably a blue or green, but we shall see. Alright, well that's that chunk that I wanted to get done. I'm gonna make you taller again. I've got other pieces that need to come out, but like above here is pretty ratchet. Probably could take that out actually. That's already split. Yeah. I think that whole piece would have to come out. I might leave that. I might leave that for when I've got my dad's eyes, because he just knows more about this stuff than I do. Now, one of the things that's super annoying that my dad has not even figured out yet is this this little cupboard like thing. Obviously used to have doors. The screws are like completely like rotted out. Like there is no, I have no idea how we're gonna get, we might have to like drill them out potentially. Because there's no grip. They're just like circles. Someone's obviously tried to take them out like 8 million times with no luck. So that's just chilling there for now, but really needs to not be there because I hate it. But yeah, what I have been slowly working on, which I might do a little bit more of now, is getting the veneer just off this whole thing because it's gross and I want to sand this back and paint it as well, I think. So this will be painted. I'm going to leave the veneer. Oh, you can't even see me. Paint the front, leave this veneer in here because it's pretty much fine everywhere. And then the back wall I'm going to do, there's more fucking cobwebs, gross. Bleh. The back's going to have like mermaid scale decals, which is fun. I'm super excited because I have that already and I just want to decorate. It's sad because there's so much work that needs to be done. Those are rubbish. I could take, I might try and take these screws out of the wall. I'll just cut my leg on this fucking plywood. Wrong screwdriver. That's not going to do me much use. Oh my god, that's just sitting in there. What the hell? How big is this fucking screw? Why? Why is this in here? I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. I would love to see like the history of this van, just like through the years. Because I mean it's 40 years old this year, in fact. And it's been through a few owners. I'm like, what went through their heads to make these decisions? I'd love to know. These ones look way older, but are also just in the wall, doing nothing. And I'll double check all of these later in case they are doing something, and I'll put them back in if they are. I'm keeping all the extra screws that I find, so. But methinks they do nothing. It's like they had extra screws and they're like, you know what? I don't want to put these in a box. They're just going to go in the wall. It's fine. That chunk is gross. So that's gonna probably have to come out. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's blue tack, I think. Gross. No, don't want to know. I'll just rip it out later. Cool. So that wall has no more weird things. And this side, so I took that one out. Over there, I think. There's more weird screws in here though. I might leave those ones because they're kind of working around this area. That stuff does come off. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna just chip away at this, literally. This veneer. I have a good setup for it, which is good. My dad has this sharpened nail that he let me use. It's really good for chipping away stuff with a hammer. Pew-pew. So this stuff, I think I might be able to sand the rest of this off. See if it comes off easy or if it's going to be it's not too bad. I might try and chip away this. Oh gosh, I'm just looking at my back. Sorry. That should be whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, okay, cool. Angles, cameras. I'm trying to avoid fucking up the wood underneath as much as I can. I may end up putting a new veneer over this. I don't know. It'll just depend how shitty it looks once we sand it afterwards. I'm hoping it'll be okay. It's really hard to get this top edge a lot of the time. Oh, ants. Where are the ants in here? I have nothing in here. There's no food. What you tore out, what are you replacing with? The plywood that I tore out, we are replacing with MDF of the same thickness and then painting over the top of everything. So it'll be a little bit mishmashy, but I'm hoping once it's painted and everything you won't really be able to tell. I just double checked and the MDF does fit nicely into the little slots where the plywood was. So yeah, that's good. I'm very excited for that. It'll be nice when the whole place has walls again. But yeah, that will be down the track. This is hurting my legs because there's a giant pile of rubbish in front of me and I can't reach properly, so we're gonna scooch over to the next chunk, which is boop, here. Hopefully more of this will come out. I've just been doing like a little bit of this every time I do some work in here because it's really tedious and boring. And there's some chunks of this I don't think will have to come out, and I'll just paint over them if I can get the whole wall. No, okay, I lied. I think it's all gonna come off. That's fine. That's fine. Just take some time. I'm remembering now why I stopped working on this chunk, because it's like really glued down. tiny bit at a time. I'm also slightly worried about this whole thing fucking just collapsing. Hopefully not. Why is this bit so much more gluey than the... Oh, I took a chunk out of there, that's great of me. Yeah, we're just going to go over this with a belt sander and hopefully get any remnants off. Like, these fucking staples are everywhere as well. They really need to come out. I might get them out now. Cobwebs! Die! I'm gonna get my pliers. Like, these are everywhere. Just rusted, shitty staples used to attach everything to everything else. I get it was probably quick and easy, but it's not long lasting. I guess 40 years is kind of a while, but cool. Well, that's something at least. That bit might come out easily. Or not. Okay, that's fine. What else we got? I'm just trying to weigh things while my dad's not here. We're gonna do some more of that over here. Let me scooch that chair out of the way. Oh. I think it's gonna be very cool when it's done. I'm still keen. This back section as well is like on a curve and it goes all the way to either end, which I really don't like. I feel like spiders will live in there. In fact, ooh, that's disgusting. I fear they already do. But we're gonna put like a little end to the shelf so that stuff can't fall down there. Hopefully my head's not like massively in the way. Not that this is probably very riveting to watch, sorry. Motivating to have to do it on stream, so. That's coming off easier at least. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Hopefully we can just glue that back down. This back shelf is probably the worst in terms of the bottom. Yeah, this bit here, it looks like it was used as a bedside table because the bed was underneath. And it's got like hot mug marks and like this is peeling up and it's kind of gross. Maybe I'll put like a mat or something at the bottom of this one. Like glue it down and then cover it just with like some fabric or a little rug or something. Because this will be right in the back of my videos as well, so I don't want it to look ugly. This is way better. Satisfaction. So dusty. Bye! It's very satisfying when a huge chunk comes out. Oh, this is way more progress than I thought I was going to make. This makes me happy. Cool. See, that looks like someone fucking put a saw through that. I'm just reckon. Oh, maybe it's a join. That's really what it is. I'm not so keen to try and take out this big fat piece here yet, so shuffling back. I've got more at this end. Yeah, I got this little piece as well, so. Let me go from this way. Hopefully you can see. No, you can't. Weep. So good at camera angles. This is awkward going from this angle, but I don't think I can really get in. Maybe if I knife it. I'm gonna knife it. So many camera changes, sorry. Here we go. This way it just makes a lot more sense to my brain. Got the whole layer. So. No, it's not. Well, it almost is. Thinner over here than the other side, so that's confusing. What? This is just peeling off easy as. Bye. That's that whole set. Oh no, okay, yeah. No, it's not. I got the top layer off, but not the rest. Get in there. Yep, that's the layer that I want. Sad. It's fine. Made a start at least. Well, that was satisfying. There's still another layer. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. So many layers. That's the layer, the bottom layer. I still have music going. It feels very quiet. Oh. Was just having a little moment. Many people tuned in. A few people still. feel free to chat in the chat, I guess. How's everyone's day going, or night, wherever you're from? Where are you from? Let's have some conversations. Because otherwise I'm just some chick in a van tapping away at everything. I might head off soon because this is probably really boring and I kind of want to listen to music that's copyrighted and yeah, I'm not really meant to do that on a stream, so I might just keep chipping away at this in my own time. Thanks for watching the stream. Make sure you subscribe. I post other Mermaidy things. In fact, I just post Mermaidy things, but I will be posting van updates, probably my live streams. Just cruising along. But yeah, I got my stuff. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see you in the next either live or video. Bye!